Zoe Poulis is a creative and talented Olympic artistic swimmer. She flips, spins, and moves beautifully in the water. Behind her amazing moves are years of practice, strength, and determination. This is Zoe's story of how she turned her passion into a successful career.
I grew up on the Gold Coast, close to the beach, and I always loved being outdoors and active. When I was little, I dreamed of being a ballerina, even though I never actually trained dance. I also played soccer for a little while, but it didn't take me long to realize where I really belonged, in the water. Artistic swimming is like dancing in the water. We do routines in the pool where we twirl, spin, lift, and move in time with the beat, all while holding our breath and smiling. You need strength, flexibility, rhythm, coordination, and teamwork, but also lots of creativity and a big imagination. One day, I saw my local Gold Coast Mermaids Artistic Swimming Club training at the pool, and I was mesmerized. They looked so strong and graceful, moving perfectly together in the water. I thought, that looks amazing. I want to do that. So I joined the club straight away, and I've been in love with the sport ever since. Becoming really good at something takes time and effort. I train for hours every day, practicing technique, sculling, swimming my routines countless amount of times, and doing strength training on land. But it's not just physical. You also need to train your mind to stay focused, stay calm, and believe in yourself, even when things get tricky. Creativity and expression is huge in artistic swimming. We get to tell stories with our movements and music. Every routine is like a performance, and we use our faces, hands, and whole bodies to express feelings, like joy, excitement, or even sadness. It's a beautiful mix of sport and art. Loving it is a great start. It gives you passion, which is something that you can't fake. But success also takes practice, patience, and not giving up. Some days are tough, but if you keep showing up and trying your best, amazing things can happen. I remind myself why I started. I think about how far I've come and all that I've learned along the way. It's also easier to stay motivated by getting inspired by the people around you. And I have my teammates to thank for that. We push each other every day to be better than the day before. Effort is about how much you're willing to put in, how hard you work, how much you practice. But attitude is just as important. It's about staying positive, being a good teammate, and not giving up when things get tough. When you have both, you don't just grow as an athlete, you grow as a person too.
Now that you've heard Zoe's story, it's your turn to think about how effort and attitude help you do the things you love. Putting your heart into something and putting your hand into something are two different things, but both are needed to reach your goals. First, let's look at the difference between attitude, putting your heart into something, and effort, putting your hand into something. To help you think about this, try this activity. You'll need a piece of paper. Fold it in half, then draw a heart on one side and a hand on the other. Next, write down what putting your heart into something and putting your hand into something mean to you. Heart equals attitude. This is when you stay positive, keep trying, and don't give up, even when things get hard. Hand equals effort. This is the hard work you do, like practicing, learning, and giving your best. Now think about something you love to do. It could be a sport, drawing, playing music, or even helping someone. When did you put your heart into it? For example, when you stayed positive and didn't give up, even when it was tough. When did you put your hand into it? For example, when you practiced again and again to get better. Look at your heart and hand drawings. Which is more important? Attitude, heart, or effort, hand? Can both work together to help you achieve your goals?
Be curious, try new things, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. And most of all, be kind to yourself and others, whether it's in sport, school, or life. The important thing is to keep going, keep learning, and enjoy the journey.
Zoe worked hard, and with both effort and attitude, she turned her passion into the career of her dreams. What steps can you take to unleash your passion and make it happen?